This was a big day for the dusty wide receivers. This is kind of your bag. These are the guys that you like, especially Julio. That's your boy. But Julio, 8 for 137 and 2 on 10 targets. AJ Green, 8 for 96 on 11 targets. I mean, big day for the dusty duo. Is this a trend or a trap? Can these guys sustain, or was this just sort of like a 1 week abnormality?
I mean, I don't think it's a trap for Julio because I still believe that he is a dominant wide receiver in the NFL. He's just been hampered by injuries the last couple of weeks, but he ended up getting taken off the injury report completely. And I mean, I mentioned it in our Discord chat, which, we might be announcing something about that in the coming week on Twitter. So make sure you're following us over there. But we were talking about Julio, and I'm like, this is a spot where you want to play Julio. He's coming off an injury. Nobody's going to play him, and he's in a phenomenal matchup, and he's still, the lead or the 1B on the Falcons wide receiver core. So Julio was a smash play. I played him in like 50% of my lineups, so I ended up getting him at low ownership, and he smashed. AJ Green, on the other hand, he was 3,900 and saw 11 targets, 8 for 96. And I think AJ Green is a trap. I think that he doesn't want to be on the Bengals anymore, but he had a phenomenal game, so shout out to him. And who knows, maybe he'll turn the page after an abysmal first month of the NFL, but I don't think he will.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say they're both traps. Julio Jones definitely.
Well, you're a Julio hater. No, you are a Julio Jones hater. He has had 2 great performances to start the season so far, and he's had an injury. You are a Julio Jones hater. It's a simple fact of life. You've been hating on him for the last 3 years, and you've been proven wrong every single year.
I mean, it depends on who you ask. I mean, Never Julio is a pretty loud subsection of fantasy Twitter. Julio Jones was in equally good of a spot like 2 weeks ago, a week ago against the Packers at 6K on the 2-game slate. Oh, everybody has to play Julio. Dude plays like half a quarter when he goes out.
That's because everybody played him.
In his range.
That's because everybody played him.
That's fair. So Julio, to me, he's got to be like 50% dust at this point. I think AJ Green is pushing 80% dust. It was a good game, but this might be the best game that he has for the duration of the remainder of his career.